grand final. It just comes down to this. TK or LG will become champions by the end of the series.
And last time when they did win, Kenny had to go on an absolute tear to win that map. Can he pull it together here as well? As I say it, he gets cut down by the STG of Octane there mid-map, and every kill but one has gone to Luminosity here early.
15-3 the score. Accuracy, he's trying to hold this lower docks push. This is the best way to infiltrate these spawns for this top street hill. Cheeky shots there from John, the headshot comes into play. Cheeky shots there from Slack, the headshot comes into play. As now JCap, he'll be pushing up lights. LG smoking TK at the start of this map.
It's the only hard point we've seen them start strong on against TK. It's usually been TK very early on that first hard point, and they've got spawns for the second. So this is a spectacular start here for Luminosity. But as I say that, coming through lights is going to be Chino. He's able to make a play, and they may be able to pressure the back, but you've got one of the best turrets in the industry here, Octane. Set up back bus.
We got Kenny 0-4 start. Chino gets stunned and killed. John on the pinch. There's two more for him. LG remain in control as TK. They're going to spawn out in that bottom left side of the minimap. Because JCap just spawned at that bottom street, they'll know, hey, something's up, watch your back, and Octane's ahead of it. He's only able to get one.
They still maintain a 20-point advantage with 30 or so seconds left in the hard point. Kenny finally going to be able to hop in. Started 0-4, now up to 2-5. They need him to be spectacular. They can't let John outshine him throughout the course of this series. Kenny's going to have to be huge.
It's almost like the battle for who wants to take the title as best SMG player in Call of Duty.
The way they've been playing?
Right?
Oh, yeah.
I saw Killa tweet, you know, he thinks John is by far the best player. Many people think it's Kenny, and this is how you make a case for it. LG doubling the score of TK. TK have rotated towards lower docks. Accuracy. Trying to hold this pressure from one side. Fury on the other. Both communicating on where exactly these LG players are pinching from. Look at Chino, heads up play, expecting JCap to try to go for those spawns for the new hill, try to at least begin to position his team on that side, and he cuts him down there quick.
He's got one more player to deal with here. I believe it's Octane. Octane just killed his teammate. Chino can't get there to trade it out. But still, the further away from the hardpoint they're having these fights, the better. And this has been brilliant so far from Team Kaliber. They have locked down docks, and they are about to take the lead. How many lead changes do we have in the last hardpoint?
Oh,
42?
I don't even want to count. A 9 combined streak between the 4 players of TK, everyone working towards score streaks. You think they've got to at least earn one here, right? I think Fury's the closest. Chino now dead. Fury actually does get the 2-piece there, which gives him the glide bomb and the fighter pilot. No mortar strike, but either way, those two tools could come into play as the game goes on.
Now we're going to rotate out of docks, playing over on streets. Going to be Kenny. Nice gunfight win up against John. They have the top side of the minimap controlled, and look where accuracy is still sitting. He's got a good opportunity to play spoiler here. Unless
gosh. Look, JCap's like, okay, I didn't expect you to be over here. Kills him.
I thought he was going to get like 2 kills from behind and kind of slow down the first push from Luminosity.
Yep.
Doesn't quite go that way. Instead, as JCap spots him, and now ends up being a flood for Luminosity. Members spawning out from TK. Flawless play.
That costs them right there. They're expecting some sort of pressure towards the lower docks. They didn't think JCap would flank the guy watching the flank as he gets 2 more there. John with another back and forth again. Are the streaks, look at this now. I mentioned the 9 combined streak for TK. Now LG's on one of their own.
JCap, one inside fire. Can't snap there onto the second. But this has been a very good break and hold inside of beer for Luminosity.
Just like the first series, Maven, LG outslaying in the hard points. It's helped them win the 2 they've played so far in this best of 5, or in this grand final.
Very true. Now we head over to Crane. John peeking up and able to win a gunfight there. Still 1 player remaining in fire, and he's going to be cut down. So 3 kills there go the way of LG, and they will be the first in the hardpoint. We get a close spawn at the top side here for Team Kaliber. They're going to be able to reinforce this quickly, but the AR of Octane ready and waiting. He picks up a couple kills. Unfortunately, the rest of his team is going to drop, so right now it's an uncontested hardpoint. He got a fighter pilot there at the end.
He did only get 1. Slack was killed by Fury's fighter pilot in the hardpoint, so TK have used one of those streaks. You can see only glide bomb remaining. Nades flooding on in. That's the strategy when you spawn at that lower dock side. At least force the player out of the hard point. Another one comes on in. That's a kill onto accuracy. You can see they just keep soaring on through. JCap with 1 more. 15 seconds left in the first rotation of Hills. Maven, anything that stands out to you right now?
I mean, the score line really is so close, considering the fact that basically everyone's even or positive on the side of Luminosity. They continue to control the slaying part of this game, but that doesn't necessarily lead to a win against TK.
No.
It's just, especially now, too early to tell. But my God, Octane and Slack have been magnificent.
True.
Kenny, after a slow start, has picked up a little bit, but the top slaying SMG on their side has actually been Theory in this one.
And that's a big difference for me so far. Theory was very quiet, especially in the respawns last series. He did go off in the S&D. But they need him to be putting up numbers like this. They need every single player to be clicking. A 5-second difference. This has been how the entire map has been. It looks like LG might swing back into a narrow lead here. As again, the focus comes in for the spawns on the new hardpoint.
TK set up on the bottom side of the map, but you saw one spawn top, so that was actually Theory spawns at the top side, and then I believe it was Chino ends up spawning down by Bus, so he'll be set up to kind of get in this anchor position, but now comes the flood. As soon as he shoots at one of these, he's going to get overwhelmed almost instantly.
That was such a smart play from Slack. He just shoulder peeked it for a brief second, then went and re-challenged with the help of his team. 3 players hitting this for LG. Kenny wins 1, has 2 players just behind him. Only tags up Slack, and he's got the player with the fighter pilot just behind him. Octane finally shoots him in the back.
For a second, I was like,
LG push forward.
I was like, why isn't he dead yet?
Yeah,
Then
right?
you hear the fighter pilot going, but oh, that makes a whole lot of sense.
20 and 9 from Octane over double positive. The most time on his team in the hard point. MVP-like start for him off the break of map 1.
Laser-like accuracy from Octane. I believe he just heard a glide bomb invested in this one. Slack hits through mid-cut. Team Kaliber, though, going to be in the hard point. 20 or so seconds remaining here as we could get another lead change if they can tack up some time. But Octane, JCap, John all want none of it as they clear the side of Team Kaliber. And Octane letting Theory know.
Look at this. Slack hiding inside these lower docks. Everyone's snapping on LG right now. There's one. No, not going to happen. Accuracy with the swift help for his teammate. 27 seconds separating these teams. LG pushing from this bottom crane side. And look at where John actually is. He's forcing these spawns out near this BS&D. RTK picking up on this.
Multiple players, everybody spawning on the top side of the minimap for Luminosity. TK continues to hold. Remember, last time they dominated in docks. They had near a flawless hold. In Theory, a big part of that is he finds a couple of kills, and they continue to rack up time. It looks like we'll be having another lead change here in just a matter of moments.
And where you think LG start have everyone snap, you have a combined 8 streak from TK. 2 more streaks now earned by Accuracy. The lead back down to just 3 as TK look for another lead change here on London Docks.
Accuracy playing patiently here. You see Slacked and JCap just contesting for now, making sure they can't rack out any more time. They don't want to feed any more streaks to him if they can. With that kill, he's very, very close. He snaps onto the face of Slacked, and that'll be an artillery for Accuracy. Well deserved.
Moments like that are why he was our CWL Dallas Open MVP. 21 and 18, fully streaked out. 1 minute and 51 in the hard point. He's matching the slang of Octane, and TK now have the lead.
Yeah, it's an Octane Accuracy battle, the John and Kenny battle. It has been so fun to watch through this series, but inside the hard point right now is Luminosity. They've got the control of the spawns. Pushing out towards mid-map was JCap, but he does get picked off.
This is absurd.
Another lead change.
This is absurd right now. I don't even know what to say anymore. TK now fly back in. They're looking for these final 30 seconds. Chino holding the front line. Nades all over the place. It doesn't matter what you have on. Armor, hunker. These nades are landing right at their feet over and over. LG, they'll take back a narrow advantage. 176 to 176 now. As again, kills on rotation are everything here.
Yeah, Slack gets one, Octane gets another, and that's the opening. Look at, they get a couple key kills, they spawn them out. Sure, have the final 10 seconds of the previous hardpoint. We're getting set up anew. Octane goes on a tear there to make sure he gets the setup at crane for his squad. John now inside, trying to weather the storm, the onslaught of nades that are coming in currently
Fighter
from
pilot.
Team Kaliber. Fighter pilot coming in, trying to tag up Octane, but he's hitting the crane.
He's only able to get one. They know they're all spawning back here still. Every second that goes by, will further helping LG. Octane with 2 more. He's now 32 and 17. Holding the hill, 90 plus seconds now. And he sees the final 2 players. This is a nice setup for LG up to this point, but still only up by 5.
It just looks like hell inside this.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. I don't even know what's hitting him anymore.
So many nades cruising on in from TK.
You switched the player to the hard point. I don't even know how they're shooting back.
Yeah, I was going to try and make an explosion noise with my mouth. I did.
Don't do that. Good. You saved us there. 10 seconds between these teams. A third rotation now. Octane hasn't slowed down. Accuracy has picked things up. Everyone pulling their weight at the moment. 4 dead on rotation. LG gonna have to fight for mid-map control.
Well, as TK got a couple of kills, that allows him to get set up at mid-map. Now rotating into the hard point is going to be Chino, but he's picked up by mid-cut almost immediately as LG comes soaring in. Contested right now. Nice shots by Octane over the top to pick him off the wood box. More time. Crucial seconds. Kicking towards LG. It's Chino in the backside with a nice 2-piece to open things up. One more at mid-cut. He saw the nade come in. Has to go down for the time being, but Slack soaring over the top.
Still 30 seconds remaining on this hill. LG flooding from gate. 2-piece for Theory. Staying alive. He is weak. Octane gets the better of him there. TK will get this scrap time, it appears, but again, great, you get these 20 seconds. You're trying to get in position, and oh no, this could be a huge blunder for LG. They have no one watching the back. Kenny's there. Gets one, and he forces the spawns out. This could be the difference maker in the final moments of this map, maybe.
It's like he got there just a second early,
yeah.
Right as Octane was starting to turn, but Kenny was already there. John and Slack, though, trying to deal with the pressure around the back. Coming in the front's going to be Accuracy as he picks up a kill. Getting pushed from Lights, 1 down. The second challenge is 2 down.
Oh.
Accuracy going huge, gets some streaks, but finally dropped.
They just spawned right behind him. They spawned right behind him and shoot him in the back. All that work, if anything, it helped them.
They all pop right on him, but still such a tight game. 5 points now separates these teams. Team Kaliber will now be taking the lead. What a back and forth battle we have in our second set of this best of 5. It's a party inside of Lights. The entire team has to push through because the artillery that's cutting off the other angle.
Blocking the other lane. Accuracy with 2 more. He's at 38 kills. Octane with 38 of his own. It's a battle of the ARs right now. Octane will get in the hard point. He'll tie the game again, folks.
And this is where it's huge. Team Kaliber has been perfect when you get to docks. That has been where they have locked down a majority of their time. They're going to allow Luminosity to get just under 240, and now Team Kaliber going to go for a perfect hold. The pressure coming into Accuracy, he's got to back up. Patrolling top mid is Kenny as he's going to find a kill. And snap onto another. Accuracy has to go huge as Octane finding all the kills. And Octane with the 3-piece might be the break they need. He's still up. He's gotten in, but it should be contested from the other side.
He's got streaks, and now Octane is pushing towards 50 kills on this map. Chino now dead. Octane with 2 in front of him. Can't get it done. 10 seconds separating these 2 teams. TK can win off this hill.
Theory still holding strong inside, but it's J-Cap with 2 big ones as he forces through. Top middle patrolled by John. Kenny's gonna fall as well, though somehow he's able to sneak in and pick up J-Cap. Kenny coming through with what might be the play of the game, just sneaking through.
They've got to contest this hard point. They've got to contest for 5 more seconds. They're doing it right now. Slack tries to surge forward. Accuracy holding a different angle. Accuracy with 2. They must rotate towards the new Hill Maven. They cannot win off this hard point.
248, make it 249, 236 for TK. TK trying to hold strong. It's going to be pressure in the front. Octane and Slack trying to get it done. They've got to fight in. They've got to push through. Here it is. It's Kenny holding. They're going to get in. They're going to contest 249, 247.
They're stacking both sides of the hill. TK in control. TK with the win. You just witnessed one of the best hardpoint maps in Call of Duty competitive history. This is why these teams are in the grand final. I need a drink.
How many times are they going to do it, Jack? How many times in these clutch spots is TK going to pull off the improbable, the impossible? Let's watch the end of that again, man. That was something special.
What? Okay, so at this point, there's still 30 seconds left on the hill, right? So LG, they're still focusing on trying to win here. This is where Kenny somehow gets in the hard point. There's a fighter pilot. He's getting